Hello, if you are watching this on YouTube and you want to get early access to our shows, please subscribe to our channel and click on the notification button. To subscribe and share is free. Thank you for all your support. Hello, today's headline on the hard Q&A: Court finds EFCC 3 million naira for declaring Emefiele's wife wanted. So Rabanali, what do you have to say on the headline?
To me, I don't understand why the court is finding the EFCC 3 million naira for declaring somebody wanted. If EFCC had declared a Pomoseller's wife wanted because Pomoseller stole a cow, would the court be granting the wife 3 million naira because she was
declared wanted?
Doesn't add up. Why is it that we swallow different pills, you understand, for the same problem? Why is it that the poor man's punishment is always different from that of the rich man? If I was the one that was declared wanted because my wife stole a goat, would they have fined the police? Would they have fined the police 3 million naira? You know, so I don't understand this country. This country is really not helping matters. Most of the courts, they are not really helping matters, and things have to change. You know.
So why did EFCC declare the wife wanted? Is she the culprit? Was she called upon and she did not show up, or is she missing? Like, why did they have to declare her wanted?
You see, the way these security operatives carry out their investigation sometimes is, is not something that's privy to the public notice, or is not privy to the public. But I'm sure that they must have seen something. Probably, maybe, she was, she was involved in whatever dealings the husband was doing, and but I believe they must have done their investigation before declaring somebody wanted. And like I said, I don't see. I mean, after some concern, I don't think there's anything wrong with declaring her wanted. But I'm just saying, would the court be telling the police to go and pay 3 million naira if it was just an ordinary person, you understand, that was declared wanted for a crime that was committed by somebody else, simply because they are family members or something? That's just what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the courts shouldn't do their work, but let's be able to hand out the same measure of punishment. We all have the same rights. This is our country. So we should have the same treatment. That's just what I'm saying.
Also have on our headline, Kogi records 2 confirmed cholera cases. This cholera issues is already known in Lagos, and now it is spreading to Kogi. So what do you have to say to it?
I think the government is not taking this cholera issue serious enough. I mean, not just through the government under Lagos, but I don't think the government is doing enough to sanitize the public about cholera. Cholera is very, 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 very deadly. And it's something that spreads through water, and things we consume. So I think government should find a way to get the root cause of this outbreak, so that we can nip it in the bud. Because cholera, I won't even wish cholera for my enemy. I won't even wish my enemy cholera. So I think government should start taking drastic measures about this before this thing, because from Lagos now, we are hearing Kogi, you know, hearing Kogi before it goes round in the 36th state of the country. So I think government should sit down.
Next on our headline, 133 million Nigerians still wallow in poverty, Tinubu's aid. So what's your take on it?
So even Tinubu himself, no. These people, you see, yes, hunger day. I'll be honest with you, hunger, there's hunger in the country, there's hunger in the land. And I think the government should really look into food production, most especially the agricultural sector, you know. And I've always said this, we tend to always blame the people at the top, like the government, for every bad thing that befalls us. But the truth is this, I will be honest here, Nigerians are very, very good people, very good, very hardworking people, but Nigerians are also very wicked people. I'll be honest with you. Nigerians are very wicked. And, you know, yes, we have insecurity, we have all kinds of crimes holding our farmers and all that to ransom. But what are the little things that what are the little things we Nigerians can do to help ourselves? Let's even go to the market women. Somebody who has not even seen dollar before, doesn't even know who is in the dollar, who is on the dollar notes. If you want to buy something from them, they'll say the dollar don't high. Market woman selling tomato will tell you dollar don't high. Bus conductor will tell you dollar don't high. Somebody selling cane, he said will tell you dollar don't high. See this, like I said, Nigerians are very wicked people. You want to make money, you forget that money is a form of exchange where you give and you get to be able to use what you got in form of cash to be able to get to buy more. Or let me give you an example. If you go to the market school, or let me use a vegetable seller for an example. If a vegetable seller thinks that I can use the opportunity of the dollar, you understand, the dollar don't go high to make money, and instead of selling a vegetable of 100 naira instead of selling a vegetable of 100 naira or 100 naira, she has chosen to sell it for 500 naira. As far as she's concerned, she had made 500 naira, right? She's forgetting the aspect or the fact that now that 500 naira, let's say it's somebody who sells meat that comes to buy that vegetable from her. You understand? The person comes to buy vegetable of 100 naira for 500 naira. She's collected 500 naira. She's made an excess gain of 400 naira. When she goes back now to buy meat that she wants to now cook, she will be spending the meat seller now say so she they sell the vegetable where they buy 100 naira yesterday for 500 naira today. You understand? Everything this my meat will increase. Then meat of 200 naira, he decides to put it for 700 naira. Now you wait till you don't make 500, 400 naira gain. You will get to where you want to buy meat. You start to pay. Not even, you're not now paying even 400 naira, you're now paying 500 naira, which means that 400 naira you take the gain, you add extra 100 naira to buy meat. You understand? And the circle, that circle continues like that. Okada man thinks if I collect 100 naira, I mean if I collect 500 naira for where I supposed to collect 100 naira, and the person who I carry na person will sell battery, Tiger battery. He collects the 500 naira, tomorrow he wants to buy Tiger battery. And the person selling battery will say, I enter Okada where I enter 100 naira before for 500. Now, battery now 1,000 naira. What has he gained? You understand? Until Nigerians start to see that they are the cause of their own problem. It's not always the government. Every small thing, government here, government there. They will start to understand that our problem is actually being caused by us as a people.
Okay, so you're saying the reason this amount of people are still in poverty, it is because of their mentality.
It is their mentality. Poor people know how to impoverish themselves. That's the truth. You understand? Because you know, see, I'll give you a simple. Let me give you a simple business business method or strategy. You see, in business, if you are selling, let's say you're selling shoes, you're selling shoes. If you are selling one of your shoe for 500, and there's somebody else selling the same kind of shoe for 2,000, do you know that you're selling for 500? Do you know that you must have sold like 20 pairs of shoe before that person will sell 2?
Yes.
So by the time you put your gain of 500 naira small, you understand, together, you will realize that you have made more money than the person who is selling at a higher price. You understand? So in business, it is the quantity that you sell, you understand, that actually brings you the profits. It's not you putting excess profit and selling less. So the person selling pepper, if he chooses to put the pepper small, 1,000, and somebody else decides to put that same 5 for 300, and that person, you put in 1,000, and you're making, let's say you're making 800 naira for every shade of pepper that you have, and the other person who is putting it at 200 naira, you understand, no, at 400 naira is making just 200 naira. People will run to that person's place, buy more before you won't make your own profits. At the end of it, your pepper itself will not spoil them. You understand? Business dynamics for you. You get the point. So that's why I would say on this issue, Nigerians are our own problem. We think we can take advantage of ourselves. If rain dey fall today, you enter bus from here to VI for 1,000 naira. If rain start to fall, conductor start to tell you na 3,500. You see the kind of people we are. You understand? It's not because we don't have a good country. It's just because the people themselves are the problem.
Hello, if you are watching this on YouTube and you want to get early access to our shows, please subscribe to our channel and click on the notification button. To subscribe and share is free. Thank you for all your support. Next on our headline, FCT Police rescues 3 from Abuja building collapse. So, what do you think about these buildings that are constantly collapsing? Who are we to hold liable?
I think the government should be held liable.
Why do you think so?
Because building approval was given to these people. You understand? Before building, unless you are saying that there was no building approval given, and even if buildings approval was not given to the owners of this building, then something should have been done. You understand? The law, whoever goes to build without an approval, you understand, should be fined. So it means the government is actually not doing what they should be doing. That is why we keep losing people. You know, so many building collapse here in Lagos, in Abuja, in all the streets of the country. It is because people are not doing their work, and it is because people are not being punished for not doing their work. People get paid for doing nothing in this country, and for that, innocent lives will keep losing innocent lives. Because how can somebody just come and start building without an approval? Okay, let me give you an example. Will I just go in front of Aso Rock? Will I just go in front of the presidential building and start building?
No, you have to be approved.
Then just because the place is, you think the location is not relevant, or you cannot make money there, you just allow people to build whatever they like, or probably just because you think you can, people can bribe their way, you allow things like this, to keep happening. People should be held liable. People should be punished, because if you come out now, they'll be looking for the owner of the building instead of the government to be looking for those who are supposed to be responsible for giving this approval. You understand? These approvals, the engineers involved, those are the people that should be held liable. Even if approval was given, the government should have people who come and check the quality of work being done at the side of these buildings. As long as people keep getting away with things like this, we keep having issues like this. People should be held liable. People should head should roll.
Okay, so you're saying the government should be...
Yes, the government should be held accountable and liable.
So they have to put more...
Because if I want to build, you understand, the government should get involved. The government should get involved. The government should tell me what and what, you understand, is required to be able to build a standard story building. Whatever I'm building, you understand, the government should be involved, so that I don't go out of specification, or I don't start buying some standard materials and I use it to construct buildings that tomorrow become a detriment to others.
Okay. And also on our headline, Lagos court sentences groundnut seller to life imprisonment for defiling a 4-year-old. Like, who does that? A 4-year-old? What does the child have? Like, what brings the attraction?
You see, mental health is big, and I think our government should really sit up. And yes, the court has done well for sending him to life imprisonment. The court has actually done well, but this is an aftermath of the problem. Now we need to start talking about solutions to this issue, where I think a lot of parents have this nonchalant attitude. They are minors or they are little kids, or they put lackadaisical attitude to the doings of their little ones. I think maybe when parents start getting punished for things like this, then maybe we'll start to see or start to experience some changes. Because you see, like in America, or like in the foreign country, when things like this happen, this child protective service comes into play. Because the truth is this: where was this child all the while that this so-called groundnut seller was busy doing whatever he did? A 4-year-old was left alone. We should stop talking about the punishment for these crimes. Let's start talking about the solution. How do we stop these menace? How do we stop these people from getting hold of, little kids? It is getting old. It is getting out of hand. Every day you hear about things like this, and you keep getting stories like this, like nobody's even listening. I think the NAPTI should sit up and start doing what they are paid for. When parents, when parents start saying that because they are not taking care of their kids, they will be taken from them to be well taken care of. I want to be people who sit up.
Okay, so your opinion on this is that even the parents get punished at a time.
Yes, it's not about just punishing the accused alone. You understand? Because the question is, where were you guys when your 4-year-old child was being molested? And I want to believe I don't want to believe it's even a one-off thing. He probably must have been doing this
Before he got caught.
before he got caught. You hear these stories every now and then. You know, people should start to see when things like this happen, and we just look at only one side of the story, or we just feel only one person needs to be punished. No, you don't have to necessarily put the parents in jail, but you can take the child away from them because they are not good enough, or mature enough, or sound enough, or equipped enough to take care of these kids. That's my take on this.
Also on our headline, if you share the same room with your wife, you are a confused married man. A Nigerian man says, hey, like I don't understand. Are they supposed to have different rooms?
Okay, if you want to cheat.
Sincerely.
Okay, if you want to marry multiple wives, don't come and confuse us.
Because it's
Who don't see it as a problem? You know, you see the thing about we have too many marriage experts.
too many motivational speakers.
you know, like I don't understand. You got married to a woman because you want to stay together. Then you start living in different rooms. I don't understand. Okay, guys, you know what? Why don't you even? I think this man should also take it one step further. Why don't you even just live in different
houses? Yes, it's
you understand that, so that you just know that the distance is good enough. You know, this thing called love. I don't understand how these people see
different things.
And some people just come, and start to say all kinds of nonsense. It doesn't make any sense. You get married to a woman because you want to live together. Things like this starts to happen when the love between the two of you
is waxing cold.
The flame is gone, the flame is dying. That is, or when the man is beginning to feel, I regret marrying this woman, or I regret, getting committed. That's when things like this, or when the man has too many secrets. Because the truth is this: yes, if you have lived alone as a man, like somebody like me, actually I stayed alone, for quite some time before getting married. I stayed alone. At some point, you start getting tired of it. It's only when the marriage is on rocky waters that
you say things like
that. You start saying things, or you start you start separating yourself. You want to live in your own room. She wants to live in her own room. There's no point. Where's the marriage?
Do they cook from separate pots? They eat from separate pots. Like she make her food in a different pot.
If you want to separate yourself now, you separate everything you do. In short, just live in different houses. Okay, that's what I said. If you want to cheat, and leave the rest of us who don't want to cheat.
Sincerely, because I don't know what the confusion here is. You say you're a confused married man. How? You got in this, you married someone because you want to be together with the person. So what's that the essence of separating rooms?
You see, the problem too much for the country.
You are blaming it on something else.
Yes, you will start to define whether it's to settle that. I just feel, yes, the truth is that a lot of people do this, and I don't know where they are getting this advice from. But the truth is this: this simply means that the marriage, you understand, is not as sweet as it used to be. When you first ask the woman out, or when you first married her, was this the arrangement? Obviously, this cannot be the arrangement. No. So it only shows you that there's a problem. So it only shows you that there's a problem. understand though.
A very serious problem.
Yeah.
Also on our headline, Northerners in Tinubu's government have been reduced to cheerleaders. Former APC chieftain Saliu Lukman says. So what's your take on this?
You see, when people are no longer in power, like you can hear, he's a former APC chieftain. You know, when they are no longer there, they start to see the faults in other people's style. We all know that every government that comes in usually wants to come with people that they have known over the years, people that they
can work with.
They can work with. You see, the thing about us as a people is that we are not really about the change. Nigerians are not after the gains, or most Nigerians are not after the development of this country, but rather self-interest. Until we start to see that whoever is there is a Nigerian, not a Northerner, not from the south or from the east, then we'll start to have a country. As for now, we don't have a country or a united front. Is this supposed to be an Igbo man? If a Yoruba man can do the job, then let him do the job. If an Abalist can do the job of healing me, then why should I bother if he's Christian or not, or he's Muslim? You understand? We use the Nigerian money. When Emefiele was there printing Nigerian money, are we all not using the money? Are we saying that we will not use it because Emefiele printed it and it's from the south?
Everybody needs money. We all need money.
Yeah. So why is it that when it comes to growing this country, that is when we start to see white and black? Until we start seeing ourselves as Nigerians, then we'll start having a country. As for now, as far as I'm concerned, we are not united. It doesn't matter who is there. If we have only Yoruba men, all Yoruba men there, and they are doing what they have to do, or what they are supposed to do, for us to have a better Nigeria, fine. As long as he is a Nigerian, a Yoruba man will not say, a Yoruba man will not go there and start to say, because I'm a Yoruba man, I will not do what the job I've been given. You have been given the job, it doesn't matter where you come from.
They feel that whoever is there will only try to arrange his own part of the country. That's what they feel.
See, that's why I'm saying that. See, we have a problem, and this problem is not even about wanting a better Nigeria. It is about self-interest. The Northerners will say, it's from this because it's from the east. The Yorubas will say it's because it's from the north. And I still blame our leaders when we are still using this state of origin in forms that we are feeling. What is state of origin? You're still separating the people. Yes, our culture will remain our culture. Let our culture be our culture in the background, not in the forefront. What have we gained so far using I am from the north, I am from the east, I am from the south? What have we gained so far?
There isn't a game for that reason.
Buhari was there. Buhari was there for 8 years, and the majority of these people were Northerners. Did Nigeria make any headway? Goodluck Jonathan was there. Tinubu is there now. Until we start to say we want people who are ready to see a better country, people who are ready to work, not because of where they come from, but because of where they want Nigeria to be in the global map. When I read things like this, it tells me that we are not ready to grow as a people.
So you feel the reason the former APC chieftain is saying this is because he's no longer there?
Power. This is because he's no longer there. Because he's no longer there. If he was there, he would have been doing the favor. He will still be favoring people he knows, obviously. Obviously. Why are we like this? What kind of a people are we? Do we really want a good country? Do we really want Nigeria to grow? Because if we want Nigeria to grow, we'll stop looking at where this one comes from, where that one comes from. You know? And we need a reset, a mindset, a reset of mindset. We need to reset ourselves as a people. When a lecturer in class are going too high, when a teacher is setting exam for the students, does the teacher separates where the people are from in setting those questions?
No.
Or WAEC, does WAEC care if you are from the north,
It's the same
south?
question.
It's the same question. You understand? And WAEC doesn't care if you know the answer or not.
Doesn't set.
That's the question. So why do we keep looking for problems where there are none?
Our today's hot topic: very dark man in police custody again. So to discuss this, I'll be handing over to the hard Q&A segment. Thank you.